Okay, we have good morning everyone. First of all, we have started the topic, the lesson number 4, Bipin Chaudhary's lapse of memory. Okay, till yesterday we have studied how Bipin Chaudhary tensed because of one incident of his life he is unable to recall. Okay, he called to his friend Dinesh Mukherjee also. Then also he was unable to recall that incident. Now at 7:30, Bipin Babu's servant came and announced, Chunni Babu's here to see you, sir. Says it's very important. Now servant said that Chunni Babu came, Chunni Lal, the old friend of Bipin. Chunni Babu came and he said, the servant said that he is saying something important is there, so I want to meet you. Send word that not only is it not possible for me to see Chunni now, but also not in several weeks. Now here if you see, Bipin Babu is denying to meet to the Chunni Lal, because Bipin Babu knows, as in the next blog, that only information, that Bipin Babu knows why Chunni Lal is coming at home. He want the help for the job, and that's why he was coming to me and meeting me. So I don't want to meet to the Chunni. I don't want to help him. So let Chunni go. Okay. So he is saying to the servant. But as soon as he stepped out of the room, it struck Bipin Babu that Chunni might remember about the 1958 trip. There was no harm in asking him. First of all, he denied, and afterwards he recalled that, okay, I can confirm the trip of Ranchi from Chunni Lal. So I should meet to the Chunni Lal. This was his decided. Bipin Babu hurried down. He came down the stair into the living room. Chunni was about to leave, but seeing Bipin Babu appear, he turned around hopefully. Bipin Babu didn't beat about the bush. Chunni, my friend, you have been seeing me off and on for a long time. Just throw your mind back and tell me, did I go to Ranchi in 1958? The Chunnis fixed Bipin Babu's with a long, hard stare. Now here, Bipin Babu directly came to the point. He not said, good morning, how are you? Nothing he asked. He directly said that, I will remember the incident which happened in the year 1958. And Chunni Lal also surprised. Do you mean you have doubts about having gone to at all? Bipin, have you taken to drugs or something? You had a clean record where such things were concerned. You can't really mean that you have forgotten about the trip. I know that old friendship don't mean much to you, but at least had a good memory. Don't you remember that it was I who fixed up your railway booking for Ranchi? Now here if you see, the Chunni Lal is saying that I only fixed your ticket for the Ranchi, and how can you forget the incident? Your memory is too much sharp. That I know. I know that according to you there is no meaning in the old friendship and nothing is there. As here the Bipin Babu is not helping to Chunni Lal. The Chunni Lal said, don't you remember that it was I have fixed the railway booking for Ranchi? I went to the station to see you off. One of the fans in your compartment was not working. I got an electrician to fix it. Have you forgotten everything? Whatever the matter with you, you don't look too well, you know. Now here Chunni Lal saying that I feel that you are not good, you are not okay, you are not well. What has happened with you? Why are you forgetting an incident? So in this way again, this if we see, the Chunni Lal added. Next see, Chunni's look for amazement was not unmixed with worry. Bipin Babu had to turn away from Chunni's incredulous stare. He sighed and shook his head. I have been working too hard. That must be the reason. Must see about the consulting a specialist. Doubtless it was Bipin Babu's condition which made Chunni Lal leave without mentioning anything about a job. Now here Chunni Lal not speak about a job. Can you search me? Can you help me? Nothing is said. He's met to the Bipin Babu and went. Paresh Chanda was a young physician with a pair of bright eyes and a sharp nose. He became thoughtful when he heard about Bipin Babu's symptom. Look, Dr. Chanda, I am desperate. You cure me of this horrible illness. I can't tell you how it's affecting my work. So in this way, Bipin Babu explained to the Dr. Chanda that is this work affecting me. Bipin Babu leaned forward anxiously. As far as I can make out, I think you are of the same opinion. You must have been to Ranchi, but due to some unknown reason, the entire episode has slipped out of your mind. What I suggest is that you go to Ranchi once again. It's not possible that the sight of that place may remind you of your trip more than that I cannot do at the moment. I am prescribing a nerve tonic and a tranquilize. Sleep is essential or the symptoms will get more pronounced. Means if you think again and again about that topic, definitely these symptoms will increase. For that, what is needed? That to take a rest by taking the medicine. In short, he given the medicines of sleep to the Bipin Babu. Now what Bipin Babu done? The next morning, Bipin Babu felt somewhat better. After breakfast, he rang up his office, gave some instruction, and then procured a first class ticket for Ranchi for the same evening. Now he was decided that he will go to. He got out of the station, took a taxi. As he went to the Ranchi, he took a taxi, drove around the town for a while. He realized that the streets, the buildings, the hotels, the bazaars, the Morabadi hill, with none of these had his slightest acquaintance. Means he went here and there, but he was unable to recall any incident related with this. Now I am sure I have never been here before, so would a trip to the Hudro Falls still help? Now he decided, okay, I know that I have not came this place anytime, so let's only one place left, that is the Hudro Falls. So he decided to went to the Hudro Falls at 5 o'clock the same afternoon in Hudro. Now here Bipin Babu went to the Hudro, and what happened? See, in the afternoon, two Gujarati gentlemen from a group of picnickers discovered Bipin Babu lying unconscious beside a boulder. Now they found, two Gujarati people found Bipin Babu in unconscious, fall on the ground. When he came round, the first thing he said was, I am finished. There's no hope left for me now. Now the Bipin Babu also intense, was depressed, and he's saying that I visited to the Ranchi also, but I am not getting anything. So it is the thing that there is no hope for me. So in this way he said. Next morning, Bipin Babu was back in Calcutta. He realized that there was truly no hope for him. Soon he would lose everything. He will to work, his confidence, his ability, his balance of mind. Was he going to end up in an asylum he just couldn't think anymore. Now he is feeling that I am going to be mad. That I am forgetting the main incident of my life. There is no hope in my life. So he is going in the depression. Then after a shower, he got into the bed with an ice bag clamped on his head. Means he put an ice bag on his head. Just then, the servant brought him a letter which someone had left in the letter box. It was a greenish envelope with his name in red ink on it. So what is in that letter? Let's see. See, you can see the name in the name of Bipin Babu in the ink. Bipin Chaudhary, urgent and confidential. In spite of his condition, Bipin Babu had feeling that he ought to go through the letter. He tore open the envelope. So what is in the letter? See, dear Bipin, I had no idea that affluence would bring about the kind of change in you that it has done. Was it so difficult for you to help out an old friend down on his luck? I have no money, so my resources are limited. But what I do have is imagination, a part of which I used in the retribution of your unfeeling behavior. Well, you will be right again now. A novel I have written is being considered by a publisher. If he likes it, Angos, it will see me through the next few months. Okay, now here Chunilal explained what he said. Okay, I don't have, now if you see, I don't have anything with me. Okay, I don't have money, I don't have resources, nothing have. But you can't, but you as my friend also not help me. So what I have my intelligence, and on the basis of intelligence I tried to trick you, you want to say. Okay, I tried to trick you, as not help me, I want to take revenge, and I tried to trick you. So now the Bipin Babu understand that there is no incident happen, that he went to the Ranchi, it is not happen. This is the trick used by the Chunnilal, okay, to take the revenge of Bipin Babu. He understood through the letter. Next he met to the Dr. Chanda and explained that I am fine, I remember all things, nothing worry. So in this way he explained to the Dr. Chanda, and Dr. Chanda said this is a unique case that if losing memory, then all parts of the from that year specific all parts are losing, but you have only lose the one episode, how it has happened, so your case is unique. So like this way Dr. Chanda explained, and the lesson ends here. Thank you.